And welcome back. Earlier in the broadcast, we reported that the Boao Forum of Asia is currently going on in southern China. One of the main topics for discussion is, of course, the economy. Since the meeting began over the weekend, several experts have warned that China could be looking down the barrel of its own debt crisis.
A debt crisis could be looming for China, according to experts at the Boao Forum on Sunday. While the Eurozone crisis has taken center stage in the past several years, some warn that skyrocketing local government debt in China has created a, quote, alarming phenomenon, end quote. Shuli, the editor-in-chief of Chinese business magazine Caixin, made that assessment during the Boao's opening day in southern Hainan province. Hu said China's shadow banking system is fueling local government debt and called for an independent institution to assess government's ability to service debts. So how much do China's local governments owe? At least $3.2 trillion. According to China's former finance minister, Xiang Huaicheng, that amount is almost double the official figure for 2011, and Xiang says it could be higher because there is no transparency. Xiang denies the debt is at a critical level because its ratio to GDP is not high. But some argue that the nature of China's local government debt is different to other countries, and this affects their ability to be repaid.
In Western countries, local government debt is true public debt and created on public services or infrastructure. In China, the debt is mostly for real estate investment, but the assets end up belonging to officials. So the debt is for public development, but instead fills the coffers of corrupt officials.
Rising bad debt amongst China's local governments have dealt a blow to China's banking system. Larry Lang, a prominent Hong Kong economist, said at an economic summit last month that 10 out of 16 listed Chinese banks have recorded stock prices going below book value. This hasn't happened in any other countries. And then there's debt in the shadow banking system. These include private loans and underground financing. Lang estimated that as much as $4.8 trillion of shadow banking debt exists in the market. On Monday, April 8th, at the Boao Forum, billionaire investor George Soros warned that this shadow banking system is rapidly expanding. He said that it's, quote, of utmost importance that Chinese authorities bring it under control, not just for China, but for the world, end quote.